Okay, guys, today we're going to be doing lateral surface area. So it's like total surface area, but we are only going to be finding the area of the sides and not the bases, okay? So what we're basically going to be doing is we're just going to mark off the bases and then find the area of everything else, okay? So this means we need to identify what the bases are and cross them out. A lot of times on the prisms, it's the ones on the outer side, okay, or else they're going to be marked, okay? So and then anything else, if it's a triangular pyramid, a triangular prism, that means the triangles are the bases. So we need to use those as the basis. So we'll take those off. If it's a rectangular prism or a rectangular pyramid, then on the pyramid, yeah, the rectangle is going to be X'd out. There's only one rectangle. The prism, it's usually the ones on the outer side of the net, and I'll show you that. But if it's different for the bases, then it'll be marked for you what the bases are. Okay, so just like before, we want to find the same shapes in the net, find the area of each shape, and then add all together. Okay, so it's like the surface area, except for we need to cross out the bases and not use them. Okay, so I'm only going to do surface area of the prisms right now because it's not lateral surface area is easier on prisms, but on the pyramid, it's the same thing. Cross out the base and then just find the area of the rest of the shapes. Okay, so the net of a rectangular prism and its dimensions are shown in the diagram. What is the lateral surface area of the rectangular prism? Okay, so we want to identify what our bases are. So like I said, it's usually these two are our bases. If it's not marked what the bases are, then those are the bases. On the assignment today, I have it where the bases are shaded in, so you can identify what the bases are. Okay, so now we want to identify our congruent shapes. So I know this is a 5x2 rectangle. So that's 5x2. My other one that's 5x2 is this one, 5x2. Okay, and I know that's 2 inches right there because if I fold it up, it would hit that one and match with that one right there. Okay, and then my other one is these two. They're 3x5. So those are the two right there. Okay, so then I'm going to find the area of each of the shapes. Okay, so let me pull this open for you. Okay, so I'm going to start with the blue square, the blue rectangle. Okay, the blue rectangle is 5 times 2. So we're going to do 5 times 2. Okay, and that's 10. And because I have 2 blue ones, I'm going to multiply that by 2, and I get 20. Okay, and then I'm going to find the red rectangle. Okay, and the red rectangle is 3x5, because if this is 5, then each one of these sides is 5. So we're going to do 5 times 3. And 5 times 3 is 15. And since there's 2 red ones, I'm going to multiply that by 2. So that would give me 30. Okay, and then I add those two together. 20 plus 30 is 50. Okay, so the lateral surface area, or LSA, is 50 inches squared. And that's all we had to do. Okay, so let's erase this. Oops, erase. Okay. So then let's do the next one. The net of a triangular prism and its dimensions are shown in the diagram. What is the lateral surface area? So I'm going to find the lateral surface area of that one. Okay. So I need to identify the bases because it says it's a triangular prism. I know the bases are the triangle. So I'm going to cross out the triangles. We're not going to be using those. Okay. So then let's look. I know that's 10 by 4. So I'm going to color that blue. And because this is 10, but that's 10 by 6. So it's not that one. And then this is also 10 by 4. So I have 2 that are blue. And then this one that's all by itself. Okay, so I'm going to find the blue rectangle first, which is 10 by 4, which is 40. And then because there's 2 blue ones, I'm going to do times 2. 40 times 2 is 80. Okay, and then I have the other rectangle, my white one. okay? And that is 10 times 6, which is 60. Okay, so I have 80 and I have 60. So I'm going to add 80 plus 60 together to get my lateral surface area, which is 140. Okay, so my lateral surface area here is 140 inches squared. Okay, and then you would do the same thing with pyramids. So like if I went up to here, let me see. So if I went back to one of these examples, let me see, from before, like this, I would find the surface area because this is a square pyramid. I know the square is the base. So I would just find the area of all the triangles. So find the area of the triangle and then multiply by 4. Okay, and then on this one, same thing, triangular pyramid, and they're all congruent. So I would find the area of the triangle and then multiply by 3 because there's only 3 triangles without that. Okay, and that's all you got to do. Pyramids are a little bit easier than prisms. Okay, so if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll help you out. Message me, send me a comment, whatever, email me, whatever you need. Send me in some help. Okay, send me questions. And today you are going to be doing boom cards. Let me pull that up for you. We're going to take this away. Okay, and the boom cards are going to be over total surface area and lateral surface area. So it's going to be this one. It says surface area of prisms and pyramids. So this first one, this is really important. The first 2 cards are all the same question, but it's breaking down the steps for you step by step so you can see how you find the steps. So I need to find which shapes are congruent. So you can click which of them are congruent. So hint, there are 4. So there are 4 triangles here that are congruent. So I'm going to put those there. And then I find the area of the triangle. 4 times 8 divided by 2. So 8 times 2, that would be 16. And then the area of the square, which is 8 times 8. That's 64. And then it'll go. And then here you're going to total the area of all the triangles. So that area of the triangle was 16. So I'm going to do 16 times 4 there. And then I'm going to do the total surface area here. So I'm going to add whatever 16 times 4 is, and then the 64 for the square, and then choose the answer. Okay. And then the next ones are just either just finding total surface area or finding lateral and total. So here, this one is asking for the lateral and the total surface area. Okay. And if you see here, I grayed out what I wanted the bases to be on this one. Okay. So those are the bases, the gray ones. Okay. So you would find lateral, everything but the two gray squares, and then total, all of them together. Okay. And then on here, this is just asking for total surface area. What is the total surface area? And so on. Okay. So if it's asking for lateral, it'll have lateral surface area and then total surface area. If it's asking for total, it'll just have your options here. Okay. So please let me know if you have any questions, and then I will gladly help you out no matter what. Thanks. Bye.